So it's the end of 2019. We've now launched ShiftSetGo in our 5 locations, and with bated breath, like, will our clients like this? Is this going to be okay? Should we have taken such a huge risk? And thankfully, they were all like, this is amazing. They love the new program. The coaching was just impeccable because we had created such a coach and client focused program that they were just so excited about it. And they're like, all we see is improvements. This is just so much better than what we had before. They were so thrilled about it. We were so thrilled and relieved about it. And then the end of 2019, we were getting ready to get our warehouse. So we signed a lease for our warehouse at the end of 2019 to move in the beginning of 2020. Because again, we had all this stuff in our garage and we were just moving it to our 5 locations, and that was okay, right? We always like to kind of beta test things, make sure they're going to work before we roll it out to everyone. And our intent the whole time is that we would have wholesale. We just wanted to kind of work out any kinks in that 6 weeks that we had it in our locations first before we launched it wholesale January of 2020. And then at the end of 2019, we also signed a lease. So we signed 2 leases the end of 2019 for the warehouse, and then for what would be our 6th retail location to open in April. The day was April 1st of 2020. That did not happen, obviously, but we signed the lease to do that then because we were full speed ahead. Everything's going wonderful. This is so great. What could go wrong? Then, shoot over to 2020. We open it to wholesale in January. We have a couple clinics come on right away. They were kind of already on a wait list. They're like, we are ready as soon as you do this. So that was really nice to have them just like so confident about it. They're just like, Emily, whatever you're doing, we're with you. So having them help us. But we were still so bare bones. So we didn't have all our technology ready. We didn't have an online ordering system yet. We literally just had an Excel form that they would fill out. They could print it and send it to us, fill it out on the computer and email it back, what products that they wanted, and then we would put it together. We only took a couple local ones at first so that we could like physically bring them their product. I remember doing the first delivery. We're like, here you go. It'll be UPS next time, but here we are, just because we're all so excited about it. And then knowing that we needed to work on our online system. Also, January of 2020, we're like, this year, 2020, we're going to launch virtual coaching. So again, we're on top of the world. Everything's going great. And then it's COVID time. So I won't go into that because I've talked about it on 100 podcasts. We all know how difficult that was, but all of our locations were shut down. We were still running our warehouse because now we needed to get product out to our clients on top of these wholesale accounts. We had a lot more wholesale accounts by now because it's March. We also, my poor husband had to get everyone up on Zoom, everyone ready. I remember when he quit his full-time job, his union job, to come to the business, he's like, what will I do all day? I was like, oh, honey, you are going to be busier than you think because, you just don't know what it's like to run a business until you run a business. But now he had a lot to do because he was in charge of all the technology. So he was working with technology programs to do our online ordering system, our e-commerce side of the business. But now, also got to get everyone doing virtual coaching now as well. So we got all of our coaches up on virtual, all of our clients. I think everyone in that moment in history was just like so forgiving about it. They're like, yeah. So we, looking back now, could not have had a better time to launch virtual. Again, as with everything we do, it was like way sooner than we were intending, but we crunching it into that literally day, but that few week period of getting virtual up and running was really the silver lining.